Handily speaking with Nikel. Let's talk about it Tuesday. First, let's talk about how hot it is. Oh my goodness. 100 degrees. It will be in New York City. Yep, in the house. Air conditioner's on. I hope today you have a great day. Tell yourself something's great gonna happen today. Whether you say something's great is going to happen to me today, something's great is going to happen in the world today, let's exercise our something's great is going to happen, basically. Do something good today with good intention. If you have to dig deep down in your heart to do it, then don't do it. This is an incredible fake world we live in, so we all have to make the best of it. That's what I'm doing. A lot of people may say, oh, she's too happy. Well, I don't want to wallow in depression and sad stuff. Why? Listen, nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. So meanwhile, you gotta be happy. I want to talk about, I am so proud of my twins. They started college at 17, and next month they'll be finished, bachelor's degree, and they are going to continue. So proud of them. I just requested that they give me a bachelor's degree because I know that people keep on talking about you're not going to need a degree. I want to know who started that, because I believe that you may not need a degree to get certain jobs, right? But you damn sure going to need a degree to get higher level jobs. So, school is a breeze for them. So, listen, can't hurt, can only help, right? It's good to do things that can help. I want to talk about exercising your brain. So when you hear those words, exercising your brain, you think about reading, you think about eating the right foods, which all of that is important. As a matter of fact, my blog, Eclectic Essence, it's on nikel.life. You can read the article in my blog that I've written today about exercising your brain. Have you noticed that when you talk to people or family, you may remember something that happened years ago, and you're like, remember when you said da 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 da? And they're like, no. And you really have to keep on giving them so many angles and so much about the event to make them remember. Sometimes they honestly don't remember. Sometimes they do remember. But I came up with something that I would like to share with you that I do. Even now, I have a bag full of old pictures, and you know the pictures. Some of them are cracked, some of them are rubbed out. They're really hard. The way the pictures were, what they used to develop the pictures with, some of them almost cardboard. And I look at those family photos and all the ones that have the family together and the event that was happening, I visualize and feel the fun that was going on at that moment. I just want to keep my memories alive of my family. A lot of families are not connecting much anymore. It's like a small percentage of family that's actually around anymore. That's, around. So, I came up with that. That's what I do for me. I look at those pictures. I think about memories. I'm a writer, so a lot of my books reflect on memories and things that happened years ago. And I think it's actually healthy for you to reflect on some of the things that were events that may not have been so positive. It is just to exercise your brain on remembering, right? I noticed that there's all of this stuff being pushed like, oh, your new family will come, you'll have new people around you. Okay, I remember writing my book Broken Pieces, and I did mention something like that, but it's like people didn't understand. It got screwed up somewhere, I don't know. But hearing it from the horse's mouth, I do that to exercise my mind. I actually will talk to my kids about stuff that happened. Remember when you had the talent show, when you did this? Remember during your graduation you did this? Remember when it's just, to me, it just kind of keep your brain active. The Alzheimer's rate is really high, as young as 30. So you want to keep your brain active and read, of course. And I can read more. If you have little kids, story time. Starter, you read to me, I read to you. Little program at home, right? You get a book and you have before bedtime, either you go in their room or they come in your room. They read a page to you and you read a page to them. So then it feels like it's a joint venture with parents being involved in reading with their children, because even years ago when I worked for the Department of Ed and I worked in a high school, there were kids reading on the 3rd grade level. And when I met the parents, they probably were on the 3rd grade level. So I understood that reading wasn't part of the culture in the home. But you want your kids to read, reading is fundamental. If you have a kid that's not a reader, get a comic book. Find what they like for them to read. So basically, I guess this episode, let's talk about it, was about, exercising your mind, information for the brain. Like I said, Eclectic Essence is the name of my blog. You can go and to the website and look at it, read some of the articles there. And I'm working on my new book titled She's Ready. She sure is. Oh, by the way, I would like to give a message to the mean people in the world. Anybody who sit home and have time to just say negative things to women like, you're fat, you stink, your vajayjay stink, stuff like that. You are such a cruel creature. But always remember, what you say becomes you. So just try to change. The world is so weird right now. Who have time to hear that bad stuff? This is why I'm sprinkling the world with some sugar. Look, just enjoy life more. And thank you for listening to Candidly Speaking with Nikel. And never forget, I love you.